Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the escalating trade tensions between the US and China and why Beijing is now directly warning other countries about getting too cozy with Washington. Is this a new Cold War or just tough negotiating? Let's break it down. The trade war between the US and China is nothing new, but things have taken a turn. China has issued a stark warning to other nations. Don't strike trade deals with the US at China's expense. According to Al Jazeera, a spokesperson for China's Ministry of Commerce stated that Beijing will take countermeasures in a resolute and reciprocal manner against nations that align with the U.S. against it. This comes amidst reports that the Trump administration is pressuring countries to curb trade with China in exchange for reduced U.S. tariffs and trade barriers. China is essentially saying that trying to appease the tiger, the U.S., will ultimately backfire. So why is China taking such a hard line? The reality is, for many countries, China is now a far more critical trading partner than the U.S. A report by the Lowy Institute found that in 2023, about 70% of countries imported more from China than from the U.S. China's dominance in global manufacturing, fueled by its WTO membership and strategic industrial policies, has made it an irreplaceable source of goods, from critical minerals to electronics. Trump's strategy is to use tariffs to revive domestic manufacturing, bring jobs back to the U.S., and even finance future tax cuts. He accuses China of exploiting the U.S. on trade. But is it working? While the U.S. has become a more important source of demand for exports from countries like Mexico and Vietnam, many more nations have deepened their trade relations with China since Trump's first trade war in 2018. The big question is, can countries afford to alienate China? For some, like Mexico, with strong ties to the U.S., it might be possible. But for many others, decoupling from China is virtually impossible. The European Union, for example, has a massive trade deficit with China. Developing countries like Bangladesh, Cambodia, Nigeria, and Saudi Arabia rely heavily on Chinese imports. One expert, Alicia Garcia Herrero, argues that Trump's trade policy is short-sighted. While the U.S. might be able to exert influence over countries with military bases, for most countries, especially those in the global south, increased threats from Trump will only push them closer to China. So what does this all mean? The trade war is far from over, and China is clearly determined to defend its position as a global trading power. The choices that individual countries make in the coming months will have significant consequences for the future of global trade. What do you think? Is China right to warn countries against appeasing Trump? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more analysis of global economic trends. Thanks for watching.